Let's hit record. Dude here, like just straight up shows up. I know, I'm sorry.
No, it's
Yeah, walks out. So your dog shows up, walks out, comes out, does this weird like turnaround thing and like lays down for a second. Is like all about that. And so I'm like, okay, you're a big ass dog. Why are you turning around knocking shit off the floor, right? Or on the table. And then like this guy shows up, whoop, like walks through this thing. And I'm like, who are you? And he's like, hi. And I'm like, okay. And I go, who do you align yourself with? And does you like the husband fiance thing, and then separates off as like buddy. So, you miss me, man. That's what he says. Hold on. He like laughs with him a lot. Hold on, we're gonna do dog too, but I gotta get this person. He must have passed tragically or something because he shows up and he goes like this to him. He goes, like, oh, this is the whole thing. Maybe I'll click part, but that's the whole buddy thing in my head. He like has a drink for him. He like ha 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 like does that. Maybe there's alcohol involved in this as well. So it's a whole lot of stuff. Every day it's rough. He says, man, it was rough. Oh, rough. Every day is rough. Every day is rough. He had a hard Did he make the news? Did his thing make the news or something? He goes, shit, it made the news. I was like, okay, I don't know news about this. He hangs out with you. He thinks you're pretty cool because like you get very spiritual.
oh my gosh, the internet's cutting out. Shoot. Oh, your internet froze.
Hang on, give it just a second. Come back. Okay, can you hear me? It's okay, there we go. Are you there?
Yes, yes.
We're good. I don't know what happened. I'm sorry about that. Maybe that's him. That's not normal. So yeah, so he's likes to hang out with you. Obviously, all that's recorded because like you talk about him, or you tell the husband or something to talk about him, and he's like, "Yo, I hang out with your girl. She's pretty cool." Hold on. I never what? Did you like not know this person very well?
Mm-mm.
No, I can hear you. Hang on. I don't know why.
Okay, I can hear you now.
Weird on that side. Maybe it's that. There we go. Okay, are you still with me? Yeah, no, everything's. I'm testing my connection. Yeah, my connection's great.
Hang on.
There we go. Maybe it's over there. Okay, there we go.
Turn off my Wi-Fi on my phone. Maybe that's it.
Hold on. Let's see. It's okay. Okay, what about now? Let's see. Okay,
that's better.
There we go. I'm like, we've been okay all night. So did you not know him very well?
No, I didn't.
Cool. Okay, because he says he goes up to you, and when you see him in my head, you go, "Oh, hey, hi, nice to meet you." So it's this like I've never met you or don't know you very well type of thing. He says that. Hold on. Is this guy buried, but like the husband person hasn't gone to see him or something?
Might be.
Yeah, he says, because he says, yo, he goes, you haven't come to see me. So like, that's a whole nother thing. It's like, I don't know if he can, but that, hold on, what happened with you? And then I want to go into puppy. Hold on. He says, this dog is cool as shit, very docile. Listens to me and everything, looks at me like I'm stupid though. So he's talking about how the dog has its own attitude and it's just like, what do you want? And then comes back. He says that, so there's a partner. he's making fun and saying that it's from like Beethoven, the movie and stuff, and shit. And he like laughs about it. He says, so this guy must be in his 30s. He did he get into like a major car accident or something? What is it? What is a wreck? What happened with him?
A wreck.
He either said I was a wreck or it was a wreck. What happened with this friend?
So the particular person I'm thinking of, he took his own life.
He took his own. Oh, so that's okay. So he said I was a wreck. Okay, remember?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. He goes wreck, and I was like wreck. He said I was a wreck. I was a wreck, and so that goes along with. Hold on. It's weird. It's almost like he feels like he would have PTSD, but I don't know. He did. Oh.
Mhm.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh. Okay. Interesting. Y'all, not you, him, like just showing up to this thing. Like, I mean, just straight, that was the most. He's like, whoop. I'm like, all right, we're here. So was your husband military too?
Mm-mm.
Just him? What was going on with him? Why would he have PTSD?
Military.
What happened with him? Well, that's what PTSD for me is. So maybe he
Okay.
what happened with him?
There was a weapons charge that he got arrested for, and he went to jail, and that, like, when he came out, he was a different person.
Yes. Okay. See, I don't, that's why he's talking about how he's like changed, how this terrible situation has flipped up. Like we have PTSD from this shit. Mm-hmm. Oh, and you know what? It is like in prison sometimes it's like a battlefield. Like it gets into this crazy area. He
lost his mom when he was very, very young. He was in the car with her on the way to the hospital when she went. Yeah. So he had a lot of trauma.
While you're saying that, he goes, but I'm a good guy though.
Yes.
He calls himself a gentle giant.
Yes.
Yeah. He says he's a flirt too. He goes, man, he's like, I'd fuck with you, but you have a husband like that. And I was like, okay, like he's funny. What was his name? Do you know?
David.
Okay. Hold on. Because he talks about being he goes like a saint. And I'm like, all right, are we Gabriel or with this? So it's like Saint, like David. Okay. Hold on. Let me go over here. Let me ask. He says he likes you. He likes the merchandise. He says, tell his friend / brother, so your husband, that he did well. He's all cozy, or it's all curvy and shit. He enjoys that. I know. Do you have another big dog?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So how many big dogs do you have? Just one?
Right now, just one.
Okay. He goes, I don't know what's up with all these big dogs and shit though. You know, he's like, they're huge. He's like walking around like they're horses. And so I was like, all right, I'll ask about that. He says, hold on, you know what? What do I know? Other dog, we ended up getting her cremated.
Wait, what? Wait, say that again. You're kind of.
It's unstable over there. It's weird. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Here. It says, hang on, give it just a second. Let's see if it'll show back up over here. There we go. Did we get your dog cremated? Yeah. Okay. So he goes. So David is talking us through this whole
He's
session.
right here.
Okay, wait. Oh my God, I wish you would have showed it to me in just a second. I go, I go, so where? No, you're okay. Cause listen, this is what he said. This is what I was laughing about. I said, so where's the dog? Like, what happened with the dog? He goes, oh man, they had to let it go. Got it cremated. It's in a big box and shit. That's why you busted that out. And I was like, that is a big box. That's why I was laughing.
Oh my God.
Yeah, well, see, okay, so David took his own life. So David's doing this to my camera too, by the way. So David took his own life. So David is what we like to call the middle vibration, which means he's like here. So David's going to be able to talk very well. You may be able to feel him. You may be able to feel like maybe somebody's watching you randomly. Like, it's not bad. That's just the vibration he's in until he can tell his story and he can move up. He shot himself. Okay. He goes, as I'm saying that, he says, I put a gun to my face. I said, oh, great. Thank you for telling me that while I'm talking about this. And he says that, well, we all got things to learn, I want him to be a gangster in Florida in my head, but I don't think he is. Like, wait, what is that? What?
That's just like the perfect way to describe.
That's what I want him to be. That's what he sounds like. That's what he feels like. He feels like he's a gangster in Florida.
That's so funny.
Yeah, oh my gosh, you got to send me a picture of this guy if you have one later on. Like, I would love to see him. He drugs and shit. He smokes pot.
I didn't know that.
He likes to have praying hands though. He talks about loving God now. Because so he grabs my crucifix I have over here from my box that I bought today, and he says, does he have a daughter, or do you have a daughter? Who has that?
He has a stepdaughter.
Stepdaughter. Okay. So it's like both, because he's talking about like I left my kids, or I left this, and he's talking about how it like killed them or something like that. Not he didn't kill them, but like their heart had killed them. He says that I want to talk about him, the dog. Hold on. Can you tell me more about this, David? This is called Interview with David and Dog. Hold on. Do you have a Tempur-Pedic mattress?
Mm-mm.
Or do you have one with a big like marshmallow topper on top of it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. So he talks about your dog. He talks about it. He says now he gets up in the bed and shit. And he talks about how the dog's trying to get up and put its leg on there, the one that's passed, and how the marshmallow topper goes in its head. And so it's like trying to have this dog get up on this bed. I don't think you actually let the dogs get on the bed or something beforehand. And so now the dog decides that it wants to sleep with you because it's dead.
Oh, he slept with me every night his entire life. But he would get off the bed because he would get hot, and then he'd get back on the bed. So it's off and on, off and on, off and on.
Off and on, off and on. Yeah, he's talking about watching this dog get on this bed and while it's dead. I mean, obviously it's still the dog. He still feels like he's alive because he hangs out with you. And he's talking about this thing gets on and off and on and off. And he's just like standing in your, don't think it's creepy. It's just what they do. He's standing in your bedroom watching this. How much makeup do you have?
A lot.
A lot. Okay. He tells me to tell your husband, calm it down a bit. He's not somebody just like this. He's talking about being in the bathroom, and this is because he's with his friend. I don't know if like it's because you are very spiritual underneath too, but you have these interesting people with you that are just cool. It's not bad. This is like you're a guardian angel because they like you. They think you're cool. And he's talking about how, man, calm your girl down. And he's like, why? And he's talking about how it's like rows of like makeup, and you're like, I'm trying to cut it back. That's what you say. I'm trying to cut it back.
Oh my God.
He's like, he shows him and he shows the dog looking at each other and going like that. So it's like a comedy together. Oh, wait, what? It's talking about you with our puppy, and you're just like boo 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 boo, like all up on the face, all up in the face, everywhere, and we just love this. It's just like so good. And his ears don't stink. You stop that. I guess we have to specially clean them or something like that. Like maybe they get gunk. I don't know. That's interesting. He's talking about how the dog gets pampered better than him. He's like, shit, when I come back, I want to be the dog. And I'm like, hold on. Was your husband at one point engaged in slightly illegal activities, not in a bad way?
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah, okay. He says, it's okay. He goes, David goes, he goes, tell your husband, don't fuck up. Don't fuck up. She has you on the narrow. She has you on that. I'm watching you. I'm watching you. He says, I'm not going to say that. Oh my God. Do you know what he just said? He says, just because you wear your pants lower doesn't make your dick bigger. Like just the ridiculous things. I've never heard of that in my life before. Like they're just talking crap to each other. Hold on. He loves him. He's around him. He's going to keep him safe. But with you, he has your dog with you. Hang on. Wait, I want to come. Was this a male and a female pair, the dogs? No,
wait, yes. What will there? Yes. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Sorry. He's talking about there being a male and a female pair being like sweethearts. And I don't know if like they're both dead or is like this one a male and this one's a female that's alive. Like, what is that?
So my dog had a twin sister that my mom had, and she passed when she was 3.
Really?
Mhm.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah. They go like this. He goes, I said, so there's a dog. Is there anybody else here? Is there anybody else we have? And they said, yeah, they're like best friends or sweethearts. They're like this. And they have a male and a female pair. Boop, like that. And so know that they're together. Know that they're okay. Says that. Waste of $3,000, I guess. Somebody's talking about that and how it was like, sorry, that's what they're talking about. Says like we're very upset about it. Maybe it's genetic. Maybe it's like we couldn't figure it out. I don't know what was happening with her.
She had what was it? Puppy strangles, and she got bloat. That's what it was. She got bloat. And it was going to cost like $3,000. And my parents were just like, they couldn't afford it.
Oh my God. Wow. Okay. Yeah. They go, he got sick. She got sick, or like it's genetic, like it can happen to multiple animals. Yeah. Right. And then all I hear is somebody saying, oh my God, it'd be a waste of $3,000 or so. So it's almost like in a way of, even if you did do it, it wanted to save the life.
Oh, okay.
Okay. There's a couple of things that go along with that. How weird. Oh, that's a weird phrase. He's bringing all this up. He says, your mom is cool.
My mom is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He said that. But he said more specifically, your mom's is cool. I said, okay. It's almost like she's very opposite of you.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Y'all don't always see eye to eye.
Nope.
He said, give her a break.
Okay.
Sorry, that's from him. But mom's a little ornery. She like doesn't like to admit fault or anything like that. She's an old lady. She's stuck in her ways. She's not. Hold on. He says, before you know it, your mom's going to get cancer and you need to go and you need to be friends and then you'll regret it.
Okay.
That's what he said. Oh, sorry. This is coming from David. So we need to get this right later on. Hang on. I've never had somebody just be this. I mean, like a long time ago, but this guy, hold on. So you have birthday parties for the damn thing. The dog? Okay. He goes, so what about, he's like, he's fine. Things gets better than me. I said, why? He goes, they had birthday parties for the damn thing. You know? I'm like, fucking hat and everything. And he's like joking about it. Hold on. What do you want? He's like making, hold on. Can you like her? She's cool as shit. I like her. Hold on. Have y'all like not, did y'all just make it official, or were y'all dating for a very long time before you like actually got married, you and your husband?
We had been dating for a long time before we got married.
Okay, he goes, tell him congrats on making it official. I'm glad he finally did it like that. And I was like, okay. Says that, hold on. Kind of a joke to get like, I want y'all to get a Great Dane at one point. Like, that's weird. I have no idea why. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe that's a joke coming from him because I don't feel you actually getting a Great Dane. So I'm like, hold on. So what? Have you ever thought about replicating your dog's paw prints and turning it into a piece of art?
No, but I have all of their paw prints displayed throughout our house.
Yes. Okay. He goes, oh, you got a paw print. And then he goes, pop, 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 and then he puts hanging on the wall. And so that's why I was like, are you going to replicate them and put them as a piece of art? Okay, perfect. See, you get it. This guy is great. Hold on. There's no nose smudges. No, there's not. There's a lie. On the glass door, there is. Yeah. Hold on. So what? Talking about, I guess you have like their hair on file, or like you trimmed it off or something, and so you have it in like, that's what they're talking about. She has his hair on file. It's like a fucking funeral parlor, you know, like where you got it all. That's what it's saying.
I thought cutting it all out would like help.
Well, it does, but he's showing it. He's talking it through. He's here for your dog. He's here because not only for your husband, but he's here so that you can better connect with your animal. And it's your puppy that's showing him all of this. Like, yours is down here by your feet. And he's talking about it. And so this is really, I want you to tell him thank you. Hold on. Give me, can you come back over here? Hang on. I want you to what? When is your vacation you have coming up? What is going on with that?
We're supposed to be going to Tahoe next week, next weekend.
Okay, and why are you not going, and what's happening with that?
Aaron my husband might have to work, and so I'd be going without him.
Okay. He says, I go, well, what else do you want to talk about? He says, the dog's going with him on vacation. I said, what? She says, he goes, tell her she won't be alone either way. He says, tell her to go on it anyways, like that. So it's like, either way, whatever happens, make sure you go. And then you're talking about, it's too hot. And he's like, no. So he's like, they don't go camping. Glamping, maybe. What is that?
We used to have a motorhome, and we would take the dogs glamping.
Yes. He puts a tent. He goes, poof. And I'm like, no, not with those. And he goes with like a fifth wheel now, poof. And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, yeah, I know. So they're there with you no matter what. Don't love the water. They love the freaking water. Love the water. He's talking about him running in. Da, 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 da. Oh my God. I'm with you, boo. I got you. That's what he's saying. He's like, don't worry about it. Hold on. He says, tell your mom that she did a good thing letting this angel go, because now I have 2 dogs. That's what he says. So it's this guy is funny. He keeps kissing his arms. Maybe he had a lot of tattoos. He wanted to have a lot of them. So he's a gangster now. He can do anything he wants. And I'm like, stop. So he's really enjoying his life. He is getting to be a good person. He's taking care of your animals right now. He's fine. Your babies are fine. He's fine. Tell your husband he narrated our entire session because he loves you. Hang on. You were there with our buddy all the way until the very end. Yeah. He's talking about how he knows that you didn't leave his side like all the way through. You're right there. He knows. He knows.
He does. Okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. He loves you. He loves you. So, oh yeah. He's okay. They're both okay. They're all okay. I don't want you to worry about it. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any questions for me at all?
No, thank you so much. This is so amazing.
Isn't it cool?
I've never done this before. I was so nervous, but I'm so excited. And I'm so, it's funny is because today is David's birthday. Today would have been his birthday.
Shut up. Stop it.
So when I realized that, I was kind of like, I almost wonder if like, that's what happened on Sunday. Cause he was like, no, I want to talk to you. So it got pushed to today.
Here, and he came through. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep. All the way, because this was all by accident. So yeah. Yeah. No, there's no accident. So David is fine. Tell your husband about David. If y'all have any questions for me, let me know. Okay. All the dogs are great. They're still with you. Tell your mom about it too. Get right with her later on. Okay. And yeah, if you need me or if you ever have any questions, just email me and let me know. It was a pleasure. Thank you for letting me read you.
Thank you. It was a pleasure. I look forward to our next one.
I know. I love you. I'll talk to you soon. Okay.
All right. Thank you. Bye. Bye.